Yo, what's good guys? David aka Madden Pro back here with the video. So originally I had two videos for you guys, but unfortunately the first one didn't want to upload, but I was able to get this video set for you guys. Fortunately for me, I took an L in this video. It started off so good and then it just got worse from there. So go ahead and like, comment on the video, let me know what you guys want to see more of. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button, and enjoy.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two core.
Top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 20.
Ready, go. Hey, check.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. Only an early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. Decent game.
Try and get him down. He might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to get it back to...
And a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Right there.
Cunningham to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. On 3rd down, Cunningham. And probably the wise decision by a field goal. And the 13-year man puts it through. Interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult. Nowhere to escape, and they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Check. 51.
Play action, Ryan. I don't know what was going on there, but the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check.
Cunningham looking to throw. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Come get some. Come on here, come get some. 40's mine, 40's mine. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
Now Cunningham. And he's got his target. That's more. Here's Cunningham. Under pressure here, and Neil Hunter in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Cunningham. And the pressure gets to him again. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
On 1st down, Ryan. He's going to look deep for Moore. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. After the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Ryan eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he... Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Trying to lay one up deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. It's free. Turn.
Cunningham. Short pass caught by Henry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. Short pass caught by Henry. And he slips up past. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Davis. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Vernon Davis, 50. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 49 yards. Here's Ryan to throw. And caught in the... Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 3rd down, Cunningham. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On 1st down, Hunt. And taking it across midfield. Leading out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. Trying to run it. It was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him. That play.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. to throw. Cunningham. Complete. It's Henry. And they'll get this one to about. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time.
And this will be caught at the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ronald Jones, 75 yards, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Here's Ryan. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And with it now to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. 2nd down and inches. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now a 1st down throw. Cunningham eluding the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it, and he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler, Gostkowski. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. And this won't get there. Won't be online. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running right, Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. First throw in overtime now for Ryan. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. Well, that's the risk you run, and now they can come out here a pass or 2, and boom, they're in field goal range.
And I think that if I'm looking at it from their perspective about going for it, they trusted their offense. They know that a touchdown here ends the game. You don't play any more out.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown.